Okay, so while we're waiting, we're gonna tack that in. I got some 304 stainless plates, so we're gonna weld these. We're gonna weld these here. We're gonna do, maybe punch a couple of holes in it, make it look a little slicker, and then we're gonna weld these. We're gonna weld these on like this, and that'll keep these pipes all as one piece to the back here. And then once I know where everything's gonna be, we can slide the whole thing in as a unit, and it'll be nice. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Henry from Ace Custom Cars, and we just got a delivery in of our Borlas mufflers. These are the Borlas 40843s. They're supposedly designed for 350, 383, 406 small block Chevys. That's the number right there. So let's check them out, and we're gonna start mocking them up on the car. I listened to a bunch of videos on them. I actually talked to Borlas, and they recommended these, highly recommended these for this project, for the Camaro project. So let's see how we can so these are it here. They're a nice unit. I hope they sound as good as they sound on their videos, because they sound killer. All 304 stainless, straight through pipe. They're all straight through pipes. They're really, they're really nice. 3-inch with the offset. That's what I think I'm going to need in this Roadster Shop chassis. I think I'm going to need the offset because we actually noticed the Roadster Shop's car, and they use an offset muffler. So I think that's what we need here, just to get the pipes over the rear. Pretty crazy. All of these, I guess all their mufflers are time stamped. Like this one is time stamped 8 of 25. So this muffler was made not too long ago, I guess. Bandsaw's all set up to cut some pipe. We're going to trim these down, but first I'm going to figure out my angles. I do have my my 3D printed jigs. So being that we use those round mufflers, which was my goal, to use those round mufflers, we went with the ovals. Only because I was afraid that looking at the body and the chassis, the floor curves up right around here. So I want to make sure that we're gonna clear the floor. We'll go this way, okay. Yep, there we go. Wow, this is a tight ass package, man. Very tight. I'm hoping I have no problems here. Let's see. I think what I'm going to do is set these mufflers. Wow. Not much room to play with here. Whew. There's like no freaking room in this thing. Whew. We gotta see how we're gonna come up with this one. This one's not gonna be easy. That kick up is here is it's a full 90. Wow. The 3D model gave me, a close concept. Like I said, we were just trying to figure out how we laid it out. So, it's going to change when you start building it. Everything is It's kind of like, it looks good on paper, but you know, when you start building it, it's totally different. So I think it's going to be smaller than that 30 degree. So let me see what we come up with here. I'm just trying to figure out how the hell we're going to lay this thing in there and get our kick up here, which is going to be super, 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 super close. It's crazy. They did say that their measurements were 19 inches overall. I don't think this is 19 inches overall. Oh, son of a bitch, it is. 14-inch can, yeah. Alright, well, let me see what I come up with here. What I could do is take the pipes and trim them down. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna trim these down. I'm just gonna get a ballpark, and I know that the ballpark will be bigger than what I need, which will be cool. So just so I can get them closer to. Okay, so we're gonna put this back in here. We'll get it in position, and then we're gonna do the other one. Same thing we did to this one, we're gonna do to the other one. Okay, and like I said, I can bring it out if I have to. We can bring it out. Dude, that was stupid. I should have pulled that other one off before putting this one on. They're not going to be easy to put on, that's for sure. Okay. Because then we'll weld here. We're going to turn this piece into one, and then, which I'm sure I've explained that already. Don't mind me, I just keep repeating myself. There we go. Alright, so all of these 3D things helped out a lot so far. We got all our angles right and everything. Okay, so I'm going to take this over to the bench. So now, let's see if we're right on the money here. We're might be a little high. Okay. So, we're checking out the drive shaft and stuff. We're still dealing with a few things that I think might be issues, but we're not sure yet. Three little tacks will hold it. And I'm doing it from the inside. Eventually I'll weld the outside. They actually look better that way. But, can't leave it like that. Alright, now we'll move on to, what am I doing? Now we'll get the V-band on. Let me clean that V-band. up here.